innings. McGuire facing Sean Bergman, top four, the little grounder, the easy out. Mack would leave the game with back spasms. He went 0 for 2 on the night. Top of the 8th, 2-1 Houston, and John Mayberry facing Bergman. Home plate ump Sam Holbrook calls it a strike, and here's it from Mayberry, and apparently Tony La Russa, because Tony got tossed. Now these two have a history. Who could forget the scene in St. Louis August 29th when Holbrook tossed McGuire and La Russa? An interesting couple of weeks for Holbrook last Wednesday night in San Diego. Julian Tavares goes bananas on Holbrook. So back to the game. McGuire's replacement, Fernando Tatis, 2 out, 2 on, trailing 2-1 over Moises Alou. Eli Marrero and J.D. Drew score. Tatis gets greedy going to third, but the damage is done, and the Cards win this one by the final of 3-2. The wind blowing out at Wrigley as the fans streamed in on Beanie Baby Day. Bottom 5, Sammy up, 6-3 Cubs, and Bill Murray, who knows the pain of being a Cub fan, can't believe his eyes as Harry Carey's grandson Chip makes the call.
3-0-1. Swung on, belted. There it goes. Number 61. Move over, Nurse.
Sosa's 61st. This one off Bronzewell Patrick, and the fans go heading for the streets. Bill looks on with a smile on his face. Sammy gets congrats and blows hugs and kisses to everyone. The fan, John Witt, caught the ball. They put him in a van for safety precautions. Sammy came out for a curtain call after his home run. Bottom 9, 10-8 Brewers, and Sammy comes calling again. Ed Belfour back in town.
Waiting for number 62.
And the streets ready. We go back to Chip Carey for another historic moment.
It's almost unfair. The 2-1. Swung on, there she goes. Number 62. Move over, Big Mac. You got company.
Number 62 off Eric Plunk. And a tremendous battle in the street for the ball. A mosh pit or a large game of Twister. And finally, Sammy will come out to take the customary curtain call. Sammy Sosa, 10th home run off Brewers pitching this year. And look at it again. The fans knew it. Sammy with his little hop, he knew it as well. As for the game itself, bottom 10, tied at 10. Sammy on deck with Mark Grace up.
2 up, 2 down.
Gone.
Grace sends a drive. Deep right.
Game-winning home run. Grace's 16th home run of the year. Sammy's pumped. Grace and Sosa, the Cub heroes for the day. Grace's homer made a winner out of Rod Beck. The Brewers hit 5 home runs in the loss. Sosa now has 10 homers this season against Milwaukee pitching. That's the most he's hit against any team. 87, bottom of the 3rd. No score. Wilton Guerrero off Blair into the gap, and Brian McRae. Great grab. Look at it again. B-Mac full extension. Laying out to bring this one in. Bottom 4. Shane Andrews hasn't stolen a base since June 17th, 1996. Blair's pitch in the dirt. Andrews tests Hundley and doesn't live to tell about it. The only person to attempt to steal on Sunday. Bottom 9, Mets up 1-0, 2 outs. Bob Apodaca talking to John Franco after walk to Andrews. First pitch to Vlad Guerrero is wild. Andrews goes to second. Guerrero would be intentionally walked. Mike Hubbard, the hitter, 2 on, 2 outs. It's a liner, and guess who comes up with it? Brian McRae. The throw to the plate. Hundley, textbook. Got him.
Out at home plate.
Franco congratulates Hundley.
Todd Hundley makes the last out.
Bobby Valentine has got to be pumped. And Kenny has a sore eardrum. 1-0 the final. Blair wins his first game as top 3. No score. Darryl Hamilton at the plate. Tries to lay down the bunt. Brent Maine. Great grab. No score. News of Sammy Sosa's day brings about a Sammy Sosa standing O. Chuck McElroy against Barry Bonds in the 8th. Oh, Barry Bonds has just left the building. Smoking a 3-run homer. 33 home runs. Giants up 4-3, and that is the way it would end. McElroy, who had held Bonds to just 1 hit in 29 career at-bats, admitted on Friday that Bonds was due. The win keeps the Giants 3.5 games behind the Cubs.
Jays, the Yankees, David Cohn trying to be the major's first 20-game winner. Shannon Stewart, he's going to get his name in the paper. 10th of the year. Solo job. Blue Jays up 1-0. David Cone now just looking on after going 5 2/3. Yanks are up 3-1. Sean Green singles off Graham Lloyd. Darren Fletcher will come to score. Craig Graybeck coming to score. It's tied up at 3 apiece. And Cone is crestfallen. 6th inning, 4-3 Jays. Mike Lowell. Alex Gonzalez diving backhand, gets the force at second. The Blue Jays win at 5-3. That's 3 out of 4 in New York for the Jays. They've cut his madcap against Detroit. Red Sox up 1-0. Steve Avery, the good D. It's Brian Hunter who's fast. Snuffs the base hit out. 8th inning is tied at 1. Hunter grounds the Greg Swindell pitch to Nomar Malo. 24th error of the year. Had 21 last year. Pedro, not a lot to say about it. The Eric Hosley, 3 batters later, Tony Clark. And he has successfully reached the 18 to 39-year-old target audience or over the wall family. Tigers up 4-1. 3 runs, though, unearned. 8th inning. Sean Runyon to Mike Benjamin. He's just looking. Trot Nixon, chopping broccoli. John Valentine, also known as John Valentin. He's leaving, too. 9th inning, same story. Todd Jones to Mo Vaughn. Choking on a splinter. Garcia Parra. Another case of the man keeping us down. And Troy O'Leary looking to end it. 7 of the last 8 Red Sox batters K. And the Tigers get this win 4-1. Now, until this loss, Boston had gone 14-0 this season.
The second tied at 1 bases loaded. Wade Boggs at the plate. A grand slam. 7th home run of the season for Boggs. First slam since '92. Devil Rays up 5-1. Juan Gonzalez. Home run. 42nd on the year. Rangers down 6-4. Juan with 151 RBIs in the season. Bottom 5, Quentin McCracken to right center. Tom Goodwin somehow holds on to it. Miguel Cairo would score. The Devil Rays would go on to win this one by the final of 10-5. Tied at 7 in the 7th, Rafael Palmeiro. Broken bat double. Brings in Rich Becker. The Orioles take to an 8-7 lead. Top 8, Garrett Anderson facing Jesse Orozco with Randy Velarde at first. Roberto Alomar. Anderson would be safe at first. Look at it again. Alomar dives for the ball, flips it over his noggin, gets it to Bordick. Bordick tries to turn it. Can't, but the Orioles pick up the victory by the final of 12-7. This marks the...
He's leaving. That's more beer for us. Greg Maddux gone. Walt Weiss gone. Sanchez strikes out the side on 9 straight pitches. I guess those were the pitches. 7 consecutive strikeouts for him. Now to the 4th, and Sanchez is looking for his 8th straight strikeout against Gerald Williams here. And even with derogatory credit, you can own a brand new car. Braves take a 1-zip lead. 6th inning, 2 out, 1-0 Braves. Greg Maddux against Edgar Renteria.
Breaking ball, another.
And that's a ground out to the shortstop.
Just like that.
What a play, Maddux! Pitched 6 innings. 7th inning, 2-1 Marlins. Man on 3rd, Kevin Orie against Odalis Perez. Home run. 7th of the year. Marlins up 4-1 and win it 6-5. So Sanchez and the Marlins.
4th, gone. Jay Bell, 19th on the year. Matt Williams at 2nd. Diamondbacks up 2-0. That's not the drama. Those aren't the headlines. Reggie Sanders, the whiff. Andy Bennis. Andy Bennis on Sean Casey. No-hitter through 6 as you see the goose eggs. Bottom 8, 1 out, bases empty. Brett Boone threatens, but Andy Fox brings it in. Bennis still has a no-hitter. Bottom of the 9th, 5-0 Diamondbacks, 1 on, 1 out, and Sean Casey ends the no-hit bid. 8 1/3 for Andy Bennis. Diamondbacks pick up the victory by the final of 5-0. So Bennis missed